Hello folks, today is August 21st, 2017, and today is a special day because we will have a total solar eclipse here in Missouri. We'll be bringing you along for the journey as we have the reaction to different stages, the partial eclipse, and eventually the totality. We'll see how the environment reacts, see how the light changes down here, and what other things we can document along the journey. So get ready. Have our special solar eclipse glasses. These are required for looking at the sun unless it is in complete totality. Partial eclipse is beginning. Please report to the outdoors. Partial eclipse begins according to TV. So upper right corner, go outside and see if we can experience that. It's now 11:51 a.m. And it is very faint, but the upper right hand corner, it looks like somebody took a small bite out of it. Not much, but the eclipse has begun.
Where is it?
See, we've got some fellow eclipse watchers here.
Where are we supposed to look?
Well, you can see the dazed and confused look this family has going on. Okay, we'll check the temperature again, see how much it's dropped. Still at about 91 degrees. No noticeable temperature difference. The animals and the bugs are responding normally, but the humans seem to be acting a little bit differently. Current time is now 12 o'clock even. Check in on the progress of this moon and sun interaction. Got about 5–6% coverage of the sun at this point. Not seeing any wild animals running around frantically. The bugs have gone surprisingly quiet though at this point. Can we get an update on the temperature? Still hot. Feels hot to the skin. And looks like we're right around 92 degrees. So we've raised a degree. Maybe they're going to be wrong that the temperature is not going to fall during this time. Do not see any unique shadows at this point. Standard shadows of leaves. 12:03 p.m. Not quite a quarter coverage yet, probably closer to an eighth. Back checking in, it is currently 12:12. Temperature is like about 93 degrees, so still climbing. Have we noticed any strange events taking place?
We've had our first eclipse-related, really a tragedy. If you come over here with me, I'll show you. You'll see something has attacked our garden gnome. It's really quite a tragedy. He's been a beloved member of our family for quite some time, and it looks like either he's fallen over due to eclipse-related illness, or he's been attacked by a eclipse-affected animal.
Look at his arm.
His arm is quite covered with mud and stuff, but
Still
I guess
got his
he's
thumbs up.
saying he's okay. He's still got the thumbs up, so we'll try and set him back up and try and keep a closer eye on him. Make sure there's no further tragedies that befall him today.
Maybe you can get him a pair of glasses.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, he looks like he's doing better.
He's better now, and he's a thumbs up, so I think we're good to go.
The fit on the other pair was not as good as desired, and the gnome has requested a chair to be at a better angle. See, he looks pretty comfortable now. Still has a thumbs up. See, the lawn gnome is prepared for this event. Also, with the warm temperatures and the bright sun, you can tell he has his sunscreen out and well applied. Definitely tell he's got a thick layer on there with the whiteness of his skin. And he has a nice cool glass of ice water. Very smart, and he should be fully recovered here shortly. We're approaching, it's like 12:31, 19 minutes till we should have 50% coverage. Temperature's right around 94 degrees. This doesn't seem to be coming down. Let's see what the action's at in the yard.
Well, as the eclipse increases in strength, we're starting to see more and more anomalies just in behaviors and things around the yard. As you can notice over here, it seems more lawn statuary is really coming to life. In addition to Mr. Gnome, who's changed his glasses because he found out the ones he were wearing didn't have the proper ISO rating, so now we've got him a certified pair so he doesn't hurt his eyes. A frog has come to life, and it has demanded a pair of ISO approved glasses also. So things are starting to get a little strange here in Oakville, Missouri.
Checking in, 12:43 p.m. 7 minutes till we have 50% coverage. Temperature still very close to 94 degrees. Looks, yeah, probably 45% covered at this point. Almost to 50% coverage here at 12:59 p.m. Garden gnome and frog are still enjoying the moment. Things look fairly normal.
Then another anomaly that we've noticed related to the eclipse, and that's the increased growth of facial hair. For some reason seems to be much more dramatic during the eclipse. I'm not quite sure what the reason is for this, but it's another strange anomaly. Hopefully things will be returning to normal sometime today, but stay tuned.
Currently 12:52 p.m. Should have 50% coverage. You can see the patterns of the shadows in the leaves on the patio. Very similar to the crescent pattern that is we can see on the sun at the moment. Temperature has dropped to 88 degrees. Come out to the street and can see more of that distinct eclipse pattern on the shadows from the leaves on the trees. Looks like the gnome is getting ready to crack open a cold one. Then the mustache growth has increased on the frog. Still strange events occurring. It's getting quieter outside. Don't hear any birds, a few bugs in the background as we near in on totality. 23 minutes to go. 1 o'clock even, 18 minutes away from totality. Down to right around 88 degrees. Check in the yard.
We continue to see continued and increased strangeness in our own yard particularly, but more things have evolved with lawn statuary seemingly coming to life. You can see that the group here keeps growing in number, and for some reason the anomaly we noticed with the growth of the facial hair has now spread to the lawn statues. What do you know? It's getting weirder and weirder.
Probably about 65% covered. There is an eerie calmness coming to the area. Bugs are becoming quiet. I've not heard any birds quite a while. Looking out on the weather, winds staying calm and very few clouds obstructing our view. See, the crescent pattern is still present, coming down from the leaves on the tree.
Well, now it's about 1:06. We're about 9 minutes away from totality, and the strangeness just continues here in our backyard. It seems that our three guests here are starting to party a bit more. They finished the Bud Light and now they're working on a Snickle Fritz. I'm not quite sure where the beer's coming from, but things are really getting strange here in Oakville, Missouri.
Checking in at 1:09. The insects are becoming more active. We have a spider starting to form a web near our thermometer. Temperature's down to 86 degrees. Dropped 8 degrees at this point. About 9 minutes, 8-9 minutes away from totality. Crescent pattern of the leaves is very similar to what we're seeing in the sky. Just a few glimmers of light left. You also see them here on the chair. We check in on the temperature. 85 degrees at 1:13. Maybe 10% to go. Got the outside lights, the light activated coming on. Oh, second one. One in the house has come on. Currently 1:16. Totality should be within the next minute or two. Neighbors' lights are coming on.
Oh my gosh, awesome.
Last little bit left.
And it is
Oh my
Done.
gone.
Whoa. Oh.
Can
Oh my gosh. It's gone. I can't even see where to look anymore. Okay, I'll wait for
Just saw a bat fly overhead.
Whoa. Whoa. Look at how
Very
dark it is.
dark. Bugs are really picking up their level of noise. You can see a planet over here to the right.
Where? Is it? Oh.
Who knows?
I think that may be Venus over to the right potentially.
Wow.
That is just a diamond, and shortly you'll see Bailey's beads. So there's the diamond and Bailey's beads. And please put your glasses back on. The sight of the distant planet is
Where?
still present, but becoming less distinct.
Oh, the planet is over there.
We
It's,
just managed to.
can
Is that a planet up
see the
there?
light coming
I'm
out
not looking at
again.
the sun. I'm looking at
Yeah,
that
but the
thing over
clouds
there.
are really coming in here too, so we lucked out.
Oh my god.
See what temperature we got down to. Right around 84 degrees. 10-degree drop in temperature. Now the sun is emerging on the other side of the moon. Very unique experience. See the light picking up. We have had one of the yard lights turn off. Still have the larger overhead one on. One underneath the bush, which just turned off. About 5% of the sun is exposed. And pretty much right on time with their prediction. It's currently 1:21 p.m. Most of the nighttime lights are turning off. Bugs are quieting down slightly.
Well, more strangeness continues after the totality with the lawn statuary. Apparently, 2 bears were beyond their limit. It looks like they're kind of partied out right now, so I think we're going to have to call a taxi and get them sent off to sleep off the partying.
Currently 2:28 p.m. Temperature is back at 94 degrees. Only 10% of the sun left is covered by the moon. In 15 minutes, the solar eclipse will be complete. From Oakville, Missouri, thanks for sharing in our 2017 total solar eclipse experience. Please support our channel by clicking like and share with your friends. Until next time.